we take a holistic look at the agri sector from the SONA group of industries, one of Nigeria's leading conglomerates perspective. The chairman, Ajamit Sandani, and from that event. And Inside Business, Africa's business news and report across Africa also look at India Cultural Day held in Lagos. This is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. Hello, a very good day to you and thanks for joining us. My name is Kenneth Odushola Stevenson and this is Inside Business Africa, Africa's business news and information leader. We seem to be having a very important package for today, especially that we're going to be talking about the agricultural sector from the perspective of one of Nigeria's conglomerates. This organization has been on for over 40 years and doing Nigeria proud, most importantly in the FMCG and other areas of the business. Also, don't forget, later on we'll be talking about the Nigeria's Construction Industry Hall of Fame. All this will come right after this commercial break. Stay with Inside Business. We'll be right back.
Economic Summit was eye-opener. First of all, they talked about 2050. They're planning. 2050 is a long way to go. Government policy has to be constant. Not one government comes, another government comes, and then you have a change of derailing a policy. It is 30 years project. It's not one day project. I'm glad that they talked about 2050. So if you plan 2050, what I heard, population will be 410 million. You have a problem and facing serious problem. Your economic resources does not allow that population. So you need to first increase the policy where you have to curb the population. If you do not curb the population, you will find it extraordinary more and more difficulties.
Most importantly, the chairman is going to be speaking on this in the sector.
There are a number of still items that they are coming and there is no reason. There's enough capacity. No, if you give higher duty, people like us will say, okay, we have XYZ machinery, let's double up. Yes. Bank of Industry will help us, they will give us. Some banks will help us, they will give us. Increase the production internally. But if you still keep on importing, there's no end. Okay, yes, quality should be good. Yes, I'm not saying competition should be not be there. Competition should be there. But competition has certain value. If they are discounted, if the governments are subsidizing agriculture outside, whereas there is no subsidy here, we're not looking subsidy, then we need parity. We should have a fair deal. Yes. That we do some manufacturing and we should be able to sell the market. Okay? We are exporting, but there are difficulties. Export also, the difficulties are there at the port and so on and so forth. There are so many agencies and sometimes the payment is 90 days. By the time you send the container from here, it takes 60 days. I can't get my money in 30 days. It's not possible. So, but we are still trying. And I hope sincerely that the government will take care of those areas. And look at the cost. Cost must come down. If you don't bring the cost down, the sustainability will never occur. You cannot grow the export market. Export market has to grow. And that is also based on agricultural food. Yes, you make 100% here. People are taking cashew. People should do process of cashew here. People should do cocoa process here. We put up a chocolate factory to use 100% cocoa. We are making chocolates. These are initiatives will help us to even help the farmers to process, to continue, to get the value of your product. You have a gold. You send the raw gold. Process the gold. It's yours. You will earn more money. It's yours. You need to take care.
Of the company, Mr. Ajamit Sandani speaks on the position of the company while emphasizing its importance and the role of the group and the subsidiaries.
Today, when you talk about local raw material and when you manufacture their quality product, Then you need a good packing. You need a presentation. People will not eat the biscuit if your presentation is not good. People will not eat something local which your presentation is not good. You have to have a good presentation. For us to do that, including export, we must ensure that we have a latest technology. All multinationals, we work with Unilever, we work with so many big top companies, I don't want to mention names, but we are doing a lot for them. My business, 90% of business is coming from multinational, and we work with them.
Yes.
What do they demand? Quality, standards, ethics. There are a number of things they want internationally to be compliant in Nigeria. And those are only can happen when you have latest technology, sir. You cannot do without that. You bring a German technology, it costs you 5 times more machine, 4 times more machine than China.
Yes.
Now, it's up to you to see where the future of Nigeria lies. What is sustainability in the long term? Not that the machine will stop after 2 years or 3 years and you don't get a spare part. You get the service, you pay for it. You go to the good quality restaurant, you have to pay for it. And this is what I think new innovation, new policies are helping. All multinationals today are looking international brand to brand.
That explains why the company is focused on the new innovation and the new area which is expected to.
We are looking more and more deeper. There is no industry which we are now investing which does not have 100% local raw material, except packaging. We are now doing cartons. 90% of the raw material we get locally from industry. So we look at it, any industry, and if there is no raw material, I'm not interested. I'm not going to depend only on foreign exchange and stand up in the queue when the foreign exchange is not there, when the oil is not there, or when gas is not there, something is not there, that we get handicapped. That industry does not sustain long term. So we are only considering those areas. However, for us to do that, yes, we have also to begin with agriculture.
Yes.
That is what we are doing. We are beginning with agriculture, and we are doing plastic. We are doing plastic manufacturing. We are doing so-called reprocessing, local. All the garbage. We're doing thousands of tons. Now we are working with PET. There's so much PET in the market, in the gutter and so on. Now we are working with PET. We have a new plant coming in, 2 ton per hour processing. I can reuse 100%. Today, some of the plastic I'm using 100%. And we are making something that can help in the future. We are worried about environment. The same environment you live in, same environment that will create health for you, for Nigerians. You have to worry about that. You live in the same atmosphere. So I think the government should make some more regulation on second-hand vehicles, on gas, on looking at, because if you go on the road, even if you are in air conditioned, you see how much pollution you are taking. That does not help health of Nigerians in the long term. And we will see more and more health problem for them. Lifespan will come down. And that is not good for Nigeria. Human being is very, very powerful and very useful. So one has to be taking care of his health. And this is necessary. You don't want to be on the road, you are 3 hours and you're inhaling all the CO2, carbon dioxide gas, which does not help you. Your lungs will give away. You need oxygen to survive in the long run.
The chairman speaks further on the recently held 2019 World Food Day celebration and the position of SONA Group of Industries and offers supportive advice to the Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Alhaji Mohammed Sabo Nano.
Off the table.
If the government thinks the smuggling is coming more and more, they can restrict. They can put some more agencies to look at it. It's the other way around. Neighboring country, when you have neighboring countries. Nigeria is a big manufacturing giant. So Nigerian product go to those countries and it's going through the border. Because they will come, they'll buy and they'll take it. For instance, I can tell you, you go to Cotonou market or biscuits, SONA biscuits are there. And I find out and ask people, they say, but SONA biscuits are there. know who took it, but somebody took it from here.
Yes.
Similarly, there are a number of other products. We see our crates, we see our number of other plastic items which we are selling. They end up there. You send to Kano, you send to North, you see it end up in Niger, end up in Burkina Faso, end up there. Because Nigeria is a giant. Neighboring countries do not have other big industries. So Nigerian products compared to what they buy, a lot cheaper. So it's economical angle.
Yes.
If I can get cheaper, I will buy cheaper and export it.
Yes.
That is what is happening.
That's
So yes, there are minus and plus. Does it help industry? Yes, it will help industry to get some of the. Does it help to bring smuggle? I don't believe so. That is not healthy. That's definitely not bring. That will only cripple further industry. So government has to weigh both the things and then take decision.